A nonprofit called The Community was founded 10 years ago to support the needs of anyone who has spent time in prison. They do things throughout this program like job training, peer-to-peer guidance, and through a campaign called Correcting the Narrative. Well, tonight I'm thrilled to be joined with none other than Shannon Ross. We share the same name, the executive director of The Community. Let's start with the first so people understand. What does it mean when you say changing the narrative, correcting the narrative?
Yeah, so even, the mind right away goes to changing, and because changing has a connotation with clothes and diets. Change something one moment, the next day it's something different. Changing also has a connotation of trying to change something for my benefit. Like, I want you to buy my Bitcoin, so
right.
change your mind. That's no knock on Bitcoin, but that's just saying changing your mind for my benefit. Correcting is math. 1 + 1 is 2, anywhere you go, any time of day, anywhere in history. And so just like 1 + 1 is 2, people that have a criminal record are not seen accurately by society or by ourselves because we carry that same story in a negative way as we move forward in life.
So that leads me to ask, what are the challenges that folks face, especially those who come back into society wanting to be productive citizens in society after serving time?
I think one of the biggest things that people face is, there's obvious barriers. Some jobs you can't get, school can be difficult to get in because you have a record, insurance, housing. But that, again, come back to that narrative, the way that we talk about ourselves, the way we see our value, the way that we expect people to treat us is going to determine the way our life and our day and our year goes. So until we kind of see the value we have and we correct the way that we move forward and the way we understand our value, we're going to be limiting ourselves. And so I think that self-limiting view and the way that we don't understand how many people have a record, have been successful, that is a big part of why people struggle when they get out as well.
Shannon, what's your why for doing this?
It's really as simple as when I was incarcerated, spent 17 years inside, I had a lot of support, right? And I didn't have any adverse childhood experiences. So I was able to digest and go through the system differently. And that was a big part of, for whatever reason, I can't unsee that elephant of so many people that didn't have that. And I feel like I'm in a position to help, and there's nothing more than that.
Let's talk about it. What's happening this Saturday that allows more people to understand and possibly help the community you support?
Well, Saturday is National Waffle Day, so what better way than National Waffle Day to celebrate how we've been waffling on the justice space for so long in the state and the country. And so we're talking about an art installation, a screening and a panel in the morning, and our main celebration at night. So it's a series of things from 10 to 6. The things during the day, the screening and panel in partnership with Culture by Design, that is free. The art installation is free as well at the Medical College of Wisconsin. That's where this whole thing is. And then at night is our ticketed event, our main celebration, where we honor formerly and currently incarcerated people, crime survivors, and we have a lot of formerly incarcerated musicians, catering, designs by formerly incarcerated people, dependents, just showcasing that talent as well.
So you can see a group of people who are correcting their narrative on a daily.
Yes.
All right. Well, again, this event is coming up on Saturday. Lots of free activities you heard, but I know you probably didn't get it all. So I put a QR code right there on the screen. It'll direct you to their website where you can learn more. Everything is free. However, you do have to register for the dinner to learn more. Take you to that QR code. Shannon, thanks for joining me.
Thank you so much.